Good day, and now we will talk about material self, also known as economic self. Material self consists of things that belong to a person or entities that a person belongs to. It is the part of the self that is associated with what we possess. It can be our body, our clothes, our family, and everything we have. In short, it can be everything that we considered as ours.
The relationship between possession and self. Our possession are a major contributor and reflection of our identities. As to one argue, our fragile sense of self needs support, and this we get by having and possessing things we are and what we have and possess. The premise that we regard our possession as part of ourselves is not new. If we define possession as things we call ours, it is called as a material possession. It signifies aspect of one's sense of self and identity. One's sense of self and identity is influential on how individual chooses to purchase his or her wants, and he or she makes economic decisions that will address her personal and social needs.
Distinguish which material possession have an economic importance to the self. What is economic self? The economic self is made up of one's economic action that is motivated by personal gain. People are more likely to buy things that match their personality. Some components of one's sense of self and identity are represented by material goods. Our goods not only serve a practical purpose, but they also symbolize our extended selves. They provide us a feeling of the past by revealing who we are, where we came from, and possibly where we are headed. The possession of material goods also reflects one's social standing. These personal decisions shape a person's material and economic self, which is a reflection of his or her social identity.
You don't need everything. Do you know the difference between wants and needs? Differentiating between wants and needs can be difficult for many people. And if you can't tell the difference, it may hold you back and prevent you from learning how to save money. Remember, the only things you actually need include water for drinking, food to eat, clothing to keep you warm, and a shelter to live in. These are different needs examples. On the other hand, a want is everything else. Wants are there to make life more enjoyable. You may want to take a trip around the world, get the latest iPhone, and so on. Whatever you want, though, be realistic. And first, figure out if you can afford it. If you can't afford it, then stop before going any further. Remember, it's just a want.